Thank you. Thank you. Ah, okay. Fuck me. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Conehead says, am I getting paid or no? No, you're not getting paid. Not a chance. Welcome in. This is another Hopium Copium stream. Boys, I don't know why that decided to wig out. That was a very bad start. I accidentally hit the ending button, and then after that, I just decided to skip the timer in, and then what else did we get wrong? The mic was muted. Yeah, that was it. Audio's back. Let's go. There's no audio, Bav. How big's the delay? The hoodie's back. Dude, I don't know. I didn't want to wear the brown one. The brown one doesn't look clean. Welcome on in, boys. Welcome on in. Let's go up to the top. We got Tordai, Conehead, Billy. You guys were in here nice and early. Generic Jerry. Also, let's hope that the mic sounds good this distance away. I was playing back the stream, and every time I have it close to my mouth, it sounds weird. So we're going to run with it here. What I like is hanging around in the chat. I wonder if he's still here. Conehead's been hanging out the longest, I think. Isaac Blackburns, welcome on in. I'd be the first to say I voted no for now, but I'll gladly be wrong. Dude, I'd gladly be wrong as well. I don't think anything's going to happen today, to be completely honest. I think they're going to do a shadow drop, if anything, come May 12th. Max Sky, welcome on in. Afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope you're doing well too, Mac. Willie, hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. Let's hope we get some news. Chili says it's 6 a.m. Dude, that is early. I wouldn't even be getting up that early, Chili. Rockstar don't post for like another 2 hours, alright? My streams can't be that entertaining. But welcome on in, boys. Welcome on in. We are only going to go for the 2 hours. If Rockstar post anything not GTA 6, then we're going to end. Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to end the stream. Chili said he decided to get up at 5:30. I did read that previous message. Where is it? My son is helping me catch his streams early US time by getting up ridiculously early. Have fun with that. Oh, I need a burp again. Have fun with that. Getting up early is not fun. We got Tofsla in here. Hopium, Copium, Extra, Mopium. Please, Rockstar. What's up? Jerry, what's good, man? Ali, welcome on in. Soko, welcome on in. Level 1 Hopium today. Let me just clear that message. We even got Bogan Babe saying there was no audio in the beginning. Thank you. And yeah, then I asked if the stream was lagging as well, because on YouTube, it gave me an alert and it said not enough video or something like that. We got Mickey in here as well. They should release something for us Aussies. It's bedtime. Let us try. Dude, Mickey, I tell you what, being an Australian creator absolutely sucks sometimes, purely because of the times that Rockstar actually drop things. Like, you know, for us, over in Victoria, the first time that they post is at midnight, and then it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and so on, and it sucks so bad. Like, Trailer 2, I only caught that because I checked my phone before I went to bed, and I was actually right, and I got in there, and I got to watch that trailer, so I was happy with that. But, other than that, that's why midnight releases are good, because that means we get to play the game first, and everyone else misses out. I'm fine with that. Chili says, back to the face cam, but no audio. Yeah, I know. Let's try and catch up on chat. I don't want to be too far behind with you guys. I think I've welcomed everyone in. We got Willie in here as well. Hargos, welcome on in. We got Squid, Ali, Conehead, Ghost Hunter as well. Elliot, welcome on in, man. Good morning. I woke up at 6:45 a.m. for this. That is crazy. That is super early. Boys, what are we doing? Everyone's waking up at 4 a.m. for Bav. There's no chance. They're all waiting for something to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Squid says, only good stream timing for me. Well, I'm glad. That's what I try to do. I try and have it spread out a little bit so that everyone can get a stream in there. But anyways, let's see. We got 40 people in here right now. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. We got Big Chris as well. Chris, how you doing, man? Welcome on into the stream. Let's have a look at the poll. It says, will we get GTA 6 news today? 40% said yes and 60% said no. We're starting to lose that Hopium Copium. We really are. While we haven't got too many people in, or we do, because it's more than my average, but let's go through some of these predictions. All right, me and Conehead were talking about this in the chat just earlier. If you guys have voted for the 5th, we feel like you cannot vote again. But, you know, if you have, I'm not going back to read that list, so you could probably squeeze your name in, let's be honest. But anyways, I voted for the 5th. We were wrong. So I am going for the 12th up next, but I'm not going to write it down or Conehead's going to be very angry with me. Jerry says, if Mini G59 is in the stream, happy birthday. Mini G59, happy birthday, brother. Hope you have a good one, man. Elliot says, I did not get much sleep, but it's worth it for my bavy boy. I'll take it. Thank you very much, man. Derek says the 15th. The 15th, which would be next Friday. You think we're getting an announcement maybe for a trailer to drop on the 19th? Toph says, can you put me on the 19th? We can do that. Derek, I'm pretty sure I've got you written down. Let me have a look in a second. Alright, there you go. Isaac says I'm leaning towards the 12th as well. Isaac, have I chucked your name in anywhere? Isaac Black. Whoop. Black Burn Drums. There we go. Alright, you are in. And who gave me a weird one? Who gave me a weird one? It was Derek. Derek gave me the weird one. Oh, but he's already in there. There you go. Conehead says, do you know if MCT is going live? Doesn't look like it, so good for you. No, I love it when MCT is live, man. It is always good having him live. He did just message me actually earlier on today. He was like, yo, I just seen the face cam or face reveal. So it's good to have that support. We love him. Luke says the 18th. Luke is throwing out another prediction. All right, Luke. All right. Let's get you down. Whoop. All right, you are in. Armor King, welcome on in. Here we go again. I know, man. I know. I don't think anything's going to happen. So don't get your hopes up. We're not going to be filling up your Hopium Copium today. All right, it is empty. Can I move some names up? It doesn't feel right. There we go. Save that one, and we'll save this one. Willie is saying the 12th. Here, let's try and squeeze a name in up here so it fits a bit better. Willie B79. There we go. And don't forget to like the stream, you legend, says Jerry. Thank you very much, Jerry. I appreciate you. Tove says, can you put me on the 19th? Yes, I did that one. Isaac says, I love how we all have our own issues with YouTube. Playlist I have is been funky, but it's whatever. Dude, YouTube has a lot of issues. It really does. Alright, there we go. Does that X even look good? It kind of looks strange being that color. Let's change it. No, that feels too happy. Let's just keep it at the red. Zeus, welcome on in, man. Welcome. It is good to have you guys in here. What do we got? We got 52 people in here right now. Appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Also, let's hope that the audio is matched up between the mic and the camera, because it wasn't in the last few streams, but it's off by a little bit. So it's really hard to see if it's actually off. Anything, welcome on in, man. Good morning. Good morning. What do we got in here? Actually, we could probably start marking some of these off. Alright. Yangi was wrong, and then Thursday had no one. Now we are up to this one, which had Max Sky, which should be floating around in the chat right now. I think you are, Mac. Side Quest King and Road to Leonida. They think something could be happening today, so we're going to find out on that. Derek says, why is May 12th popular? Because it falls on a Rockstar's announcement days. So let's just clear this one out. So hard with all the names on there. Put this back on. So Rockstar typically post the good stuff on a Tuesday or a Friday, and they've got their earnings call on the 21st. So people are predicting that something is going to happen either on the Tuesday or Friday leading up to the earnings call, not after it. Otherwise, start thinking about a delay maybe, but I don't think there's a delay. So that's why we're looking at those dates, so that they have something good to go into the earnings call with. We all started with the 5th. That was wrong, so then we went over and done the 12th. 12th is the next date on there. But Tuesdays are typically trailers, and Fridays are typically their announcements if they like do anything with the announcements. But they've been doing shadow drops, so I kind of don't expect anything for Friday. T-Burton's here. Welcome on in, man. Derek, because Rockstar historically releases trailers on Tuesdays. There you go. T-Burton's got it covered. Robin, welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. I had a dream that Trailer 3 came out. Dude, I keep having dreams of that too. I've had dreams of me playing GTA 6. It's so weird. I had a really cool dream the other day. I'm like, dude, imagine I'm actually like seeing into Rockstar's game studios right now. And this is really what it looks like. So it would be trippy as to get my hands on the game and be like, dude, I actually dreamed of this location. It'd be weird. Bav, make the X a pink red. Pink red. We could have a look at it. Professor Oak YouTube, welcome on in. And Crowns, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Alright. A pinky red, you reckon? Well, like... in there? That's not too bad. We could go with that. What usually drops today? Do you know, Bav? Fridays are typically announcements. If they were to do an announcement, then today would be the day. But who knows? Who knows? But for regular posts, what is today? Is today a Red Dead post? No, I think today is a GTA Online post. I think. I can't quite remember. Afterlife Games official says, I think today will be the day we will hear something, especially as Trailer 2 is now officially over a year old. That is true. Trailer 2 was released on the 6th. It is now the 8th. This is all Australian times. But yes, we have crossed over 1 year without any sort of announcement. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Derek says, okay, so May 15th prediction is a trailer and pre-order. Then they'll bring on the 21st. They also broke records with pre-orders. I think they're going to break records with pre-orders for sure. But what do you got? So prediction down, 15th they'll talk about it, and then the Tuesday following they'll drop something. Is that what you're leaning towards? Anything says that's why I said May 19th, because it's a Tuesday. And it's just before the earnings call. See, I was going to go with that, but I feel like it's too close, right? But who knows? Who knows? Elliot says, I literally had a dream that I played GTA 6 and I was opening the map. It was shaped like Florida, but the lake was bigger and a thicker panhandle. I remember it. It must have been a sign. No, the dream that I had, it was like a dirt road, like on a motorbike. You know, first person, of course, is what I was in. And it was like a dirt road that I was on, but it looks visually like Red Dead, but obviously with GTA going on. And there was a train line that went over the top of my head, and I was going underneath the bridge and then going up a jump. And then after I had that dream and woke up, I'm like, dude, that kind of feels familiar to like GTA 4. You go underneath a bridge to do that jump onto the helicopter at the end. So I'm like, what if you were just dreaming up GTA 4 remastered in Red Dead? Robin says, we've all had dreams of playing GTA 6. Yeah, we're cooked, man. We're cooked. Display says, so no post on Bilibili so far. I gotta stop doing this shit too. I done the exact same thing. Before the stream began, I went on to Bilibili just to have a look. They are behind on Bilibili. Like, I think they're a post behind right now. The Hopium, Copium, that's right, Display. We gotta have Hopium. Alright. You know what you boys should have as well.
Use code BAB at checkout for 10% off gamer subs.
Let's go, Savvy. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think we'll have working car screens in GTA 6, or is that out of the ballpark? Car screens? What do you mean by that? Hope you're doing good. Jerry says to Robin. See that? Look at what a love you guys have. Armor King says, end our suffering, Rockstar. Imagine they just come through and be like, alright, sorry boys, the game's actually not coming out. We're sorry to be dragging you on. Trailer 3 drops today, mark my words. Says more damn gaming. You know what, brother? I'm pinning that. I'm pinning that because it's not happening. Goliath Games, welcome back to the stream. Actually, you have been in before. Rockstar North is Scottish. Summer begins June 1st in UK, so marketing will kick off then. Is the summer different from the UK to America? Because for that sort of stuff, all the marketing happens in New York. That happens out of their New York studio with all their marketing stuff. So anything related to that, they would be referencing the United States. Baby Gang says 26 maybe make history if Rockstar dropped trailer 3. Hope so. Trailer the 26th of May wouldn't be too bad because that was when they were originally meant to drop it. I'm gonna chuck you down for that date. Let's do it. Baby Gang 0019. Oh, why is that? Looks weird. There you go. Goliath says also, hey Bev, welcome back. May 5th allow stocks to rise right before the call, so that at the call they can show off the high stock to the investors. That's a really good point. That's why it has to be before the call. Anything after that, then I'm going to start getting in my own head and thinking it's delayed. I'm a King says, I reckon the 26th for the lols. Let's chuck you in. Why is it typing there? I don't know why it types there. I want it to fill that gap, but it's obviously not. King, you are in for the 26th. Goliath says the 15th. Wait, no, you said the 15th for an announcement, right? And then a trailer before that? I feel like I've written your name down before. Or was it in here? Yeah, it was in here. Oh, there it is. So we were previously wrong with the 5th. We have to deal with our mistakes. Like infotainment, so you can switch between music player in the car and maps. Oh, okay. You would be talking about... Let's go find the screenshot. Wait, did I just pause the music? Yes, I did. My bad. Alright, in here, let's go have a look for the photo. In this shot, actually, it would be much cooler if we went onto VI Hub for this, or 6 Hub. I still don't know what to call it, and I should probably know what to call it. VI is Roman numerals 6, so 6 Hub's fine. Roman numerals, we're good. I know they were talking about it. 7, all that they were talking about which way to say it, and I'm like, brother, it's the same number. Alright, frame analyzer. Let's go. Images, this one right here, full screen. Okay, so a lot of people have been talking about this specific screenshot right here. Damn, this actually does zoom in a lot nicer than the regular thing. It does have a bunch of things, and people are thinking that every single button on here is going to be accessible, which I don't think is the case. You got vehicle, you got assist functions, navigation, users, settings, climate control, seats, audio. Now, in the leaks, we did see that the seats could be adjusted. The audio might be adjusted in the car. I don't know. I think that'll just be a pause menu setting. Vehicle and assist functions, I doubt we're going to have much to do with that. The navigation, I think that'll just be a pause menu. All of this stuff that you guys are seeing on here, I personally don't think is going to be accessible at all. Everyone is saying, you know, oh, we're going to have climate control in the car. That's such a cool feature. It would be weird if a car came and didn't have, you know, this sort of stuff in newer cars, especially with like their CarPlay thing. It would be weird to not have that. But people are too excited for this, thinking we're going to be able to control the aircon in a vehicle. I just don't see that happening. I think that's a bit too far stretched. Wow. Just call it the hub, says Robin. It's probably a better idea, to be completely honest. Squid says May 12th is most likely. Let's hope. Let's hope, Squid. Let's hope. Did you put... No, I've written Squid somewhere. Is Squid a May 5th guy? Is he trying to squeeze in here? I don't know. I'm looking. Yeah, Squid's in 12th. He has been in 12th for the longest time. Alright. Toph says there's a Raul one. Let's go have a quick look at that one too. Shapada, welcome on in. Just dropped something on GTA 6. Everyone's out of content. I know, man. That's why I haven't made any videos right now. I just don't feel like making long form videos. Alright, where is Raul? Here we go. Alright. Oh, no, actually, sorry, full screen. So this has the exact same setup with all the exact same functions in there. So this is just their version of CarPlay, and they're like newer looking cars. I think it's just going to be a standard thing that are in a lot of cars. I personally don't see it being... It's kind of cut off on the screen that you guys are seeing. There we go. I personally don't think... Oh, I can zoom in even more and more. Alright, that's about as zoomed in as I can get. We got the climate control right here, seats, volume. I just think this is standard in cars. Kind of like how every car has a steering wheel. You know, I mean, people would argue you can use a steering wheel, but I don't know. I don't think it's a big feature. Zeus says, I had extremely vivid dreams about Sea of Thieves. I actually haven't played that. Any good? Anything says, I had a dream about GTA 6 and I saw a cutscene of Trevor being forced to leave Blaine County and come to the state of Leonida. I'm telling you, if there is a character that could fit there, I've kind of got a reason to like how every GTA 5 character could fit. It's a bit of Hopium with this. Trevor could, you know, in the Smuggler's Run update, Ron says that Trevor has gone all Vinewood now, is like a lifestyle coach. I could see that with them putting him into GTA 6. Oh shit, did I put any? No, I haven't put any gamer subs in there yet. I could see him returning and either just being like a fitness guru in Leonida, or have him be a Leonida man, you know, typical Florida man, just crazy out there. I think that'd be fun. Or even like it could be like a murder mystery sort of thing. You're piecing it together out in like the grass rivers, and then Trevor comes out and he's like, you know, the murderer that you find. I think that'd be sick. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Let's get this going. Squid says, no, I read that. Willie, welcome on in, man. I hit really bad turbulence on my flight last week and I was irritated that I was going to die before the game comes out. That's the first thing you think of, isn't it? Zeus says, Bav, SOT hasn't been good since like 6 years. What's SOT? Just call it the hub. All you degenerates and gooners are going to get confused calling it the hub. Probably will. I need to take my shaker out. 1, 2, and then a little bit more for some love, you know. 3 will be enough. That's good. Alright. Oh, SOT is Sea of Thieves. See, I don't even know. Trevor would be a Strangers and Freaks. Dude, he'd be perfect for it, I'm telling you. Kaz, welcome on in, man. I'm dying to have that trailer, bro. Me too, man. I just want to see something. Ooh, that kind of looks weird, doesn't it? Let's do it over here. That is fucking hilarious. Alright. Zeus says, aren't you younger than me? I don't know. How old are you? I am 26 going 27 in August. Alright, let's get comfy. Toph says, Bav, you should ask Sav to add where you can zoom off the page or make the edges on the middle. That's probably a good idea. That is a good idea. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. I'll hit him up. Oh, kind of done it then. It kind of does it when you zoom off of it. So you zoom in, zoom out. See, it's kind of off the edge now. But then as soon as you like click it, it resets. Zeus is 29. There you go. So you are older. Max says, in years to come, we're all going to be looking back at the Hopium streams with such nostalgia. I know, right? These are the good days, and you don't know you're in the good days till they're over. So enjoy the wait, even though it's depressing. I haven't really looked at these screenshots too much. You got a lot of them out there with their phones and whatnot. I'm not excited for these characters whatsoever. I think they are probably the most boring characters I have ever seen. It's just like Cardi B, man. I'm sick of it. You know, when you guys see like all of my thumbnails and stuff, go and find a thumbnail where I've used these two. it's just, you know, it annoys me. I don't like him. It's probably the worst part about GTA 6 for me. And then all the phone, social media elements, I don't know, I'm not too big on it. I'm not too keen, but I understand that's how it is these days. Wait, never mind, it was Grid. I was talking about my age. He wasn't hitting a trick shot, so I was baiting him in the chat. Dude, we need to get Grid in here. Where is he? It's another really good screenshot to have a look at. This one's really cool. No, actually, let's click this one. This has been my wallpaper for a while on my lock screen of my PC for a while. But I've just loved this photo. There is so much going on here. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a person right there. I wonder how much is going to be cut back. And people say, you know, it's Rockstar. They don't cut back. They do. In trailers, they do. In trailers and screenshots, like the foliage will possibly be reduced a little bit. The pedestrian density is probably going to be trimmed back. Like, you got a person there. You got someone or something on the chairs right there. Vehicles. You got a random encounter thingo happening right there. More vehicles. One leaving a parking garage maybe. Bus. This thing. You got a bike that we've seen get leaked, actually. A little animation for that. Lucia chilling right there. Over here, you got these guys doing their game. A lot of different animations going on. More cars. More cars. More cars. Franklin is just pulling up in a Vice City over here. What else we got going on? All of like these trees and stuff as well. It just feels very, very cool to kind of look at. And then you got this little waterway thing over here. And it comes up this way. And it kind of stops off here. I was looking at what it looks like in real life the other day. Very cool area. And I kind of feel like there's going to be an underground part here. I could be wrong. I don't think it's like that in real life. But kind of like the Vespucci canals where you can go under it here. I feel like there's going to be something like that. They cut out all the vegetation from GTA 5 and 360 and PS3. Yeah, exactly. So we're seeing quite a fair bit of it on here. But I feel like they will reduce it a little bit. You know, this game's very, very ambitious, but I feel like they might. A video of mine just got a strike from Take-Two over release night IRL videos. Strike from Take-Two? What footage were you using? Zeus says, bro, he cannot hit a kill cam to save his life. It's quite the content, actually. It's so funny. I remember he had a what do you call it? A trick shot counter or something like that, and it was 0 for like 3 hours straight. St. Kevin, official, welcome on in. Those girls are going to be side characters. They're going to use them to bridge the single player to online. You reckon they're going to be in online? Fair enough. They are most definitely side characters. Like, that's how they're promoted and all that. They're not going to be a main character. Jason and Lucia are, but I feel like they've got no personality to them. I just don't feel like I like them. What do we got? Little GTA Online character back here. You can tell from the facial structure on him. It's so funny. Dual RCA. I don't even know what that means. Cool. Tattoos. Obviously try not to zoom in on the center or we're getting in trouble. Air ride. What else? This is another really cool screenshot. I do like this quite a lot. It was actually a video. These yachts in particular, I am really excited to go on. You know, with the multi-levels on there, I think they're going to be a lot of fun to get around on. Got the Ferris wheel, another angle of that bad boy. Bab, try and find the least quality screenshot you could find. Level impossible. Dude, when they first came out, you were like, whoa, this looks like real life. You know, you couldn't compare it. You know, it looked insane. But there's one screenshot that I've looked at so much that I can now be like, yeah, that's a video game. Like, obviously, you know it's a video game, but let's find it. It was the most realistic screenshot, this one right here. I thought this was realistic as shit. Like, I couldn't tell the difference. You know, you squint at it or you look at it first thing in the morning, you can't tell the difference. It looks real. Then, you know, you zoom in a little bit more and you're kind of like, alright, I can see all of the lines in here. He looks a bit unnatural here still. Like, I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. You know, he's got his arm hair, but if you go up here to his sunnies, they're kind of just going straight through his hair right there. And I'm like, damn, well, that's a poor detail, Rockstar, so they're probably going to delay the game right now because of that. But no, I think this is still my favorite, most realistic screenshot. Look at the hairs on him right there. It kind of reminds me when Toy Story revealed a picture of a cat, I think it was, and you could see all the hairs on it. Very, very detailed. Series S is going to look like GTA 5 from the PS3. It probably will. Can't wait to see the scamming fake mega churches in the game. Mega churches? How could a church be... I'm confused. Anything says, this is my computer background. The Vice City screenshot you're looking at is my lock screen. Is the thumbnail artwork for trailer 2 of Jason Lucia. That is sick. Yeah, my ones for my background were... Where is it? Where'd it go? I did just have it. That one right here. This one was mine for a long time. Let's hope we can ram and destroy trees this time. That's a good shout. Let's hope we can do that, because I feel like there's small trees that we should be able to run over. I think the hardware can keep up considering they have the headroom at 30 frames per second. No, I'm a non-believer of that. I think it's going to be 60 frames. I think it's going to be 60 frames, personally. But either way, even if we don't know up until launch, what we should all do is go and play games with really low frame rates, or at least, you know, in 30. Just go play like really bad old games. That way, when you jump to GTA 6, everything feels so crazy and you won't even complain about the frame difference. Glasses going through here. Yeah, that's going to delay the game until January 1st. Dude, there was a YouTuber called Any Austin. Really good YouTuber. Makes really good videos about topics that are not interesting at all. It's so funny. But he made a video about GTA. I think it was about the airports or something like that. Like, are they realistic? And he was like, no, it's not realistic, blah, blah, blah. And then Rockstar delayed the game. Then he made another video a little while later. And he was like, this is not realistic. They delayed the game. It was like within like a month of each other. It was so funny. So every time he makes a video saying the game's not good, Rockstar delay it. So he just needs to stay away from GTA content for the rest of the year. Kievsky. I am so sorry for butchering your name. How do you think the 18 plus scenes between characters will be realized in GTA 6? Will be better realized in GTA 6 than Cyberpunk. I don't know. I don't think they're going to go too in-depth with it. You'll get some scenes, probably not as in-depth as Cyberpunk. Honestly, I think it'll be probably what we've seen in the trailers. A little bit of kissing, then the camera goes outside, and, you know, you're just seeing an exterior shot. I don't think Rockstar are going to get too deep into that whatsoever. Display said it struck the leaks. I'm assuming the same leaks that have now been on how many channels? Yeah, look, just the safest thing you can do is not share the leaks. Don't do it. Some people get away with it, some people don't. Can't wait to use nail clippers in GTA 6. Even when GTA 6 comes out, I'll be happy but sad. Us Hopium Copium fans have come together and conquered. I know, it's gonna feel weird when we finally get it. Robin says, I could be wrong, but nothing in the Red Dead 2 trailers or screenshots were cut. I don't know, I'd actually have to go back and reference that. I can't remember. I'm only really referencing GTA 5 at this point, but that is a good point you raise. The side trim of Brian's truck in that screenshot kind of looks flat and GTA 5 quality if I'm being nitpicky. Let's go have a look. Where was it? Where was it? Probably... Dude, actually, am I tripping? I just can't see it. Oh, sorry. Brian. Full screen. Yeah, if you kind of look over this way, yeah, it kind of does. Rockstar need to delay this game by at least 6 months just to get all this right, because this is not good enough. Alright. Look at this. You can even see the pixels on that. It's just not good enough for a game of this size. Horrible job, Rockstar. Even there's stuff in here. What's going on? Nah, I'm joking. I still love this screenshot. Tim Craft, welcome on you, man. Fox as well, welcome. MC Constar, welcome. We all know nothing GTA 6 is releasing today, right? Look, I've been telling him, I don't think anything's going to be dropping today. St. Kevin says the main reason they filed all those patents... that's the main reason they filed all those patents. Are we forgetting GTA 5? A whole underwater world on PS3. They pushed PS3 really hard. The cut vegetation is such a non-issue. Pretty much. Palm trees have to be 100% destroyable. There's too much in Miami. I think it'd be really cool. I want to see more destruction. Also, this character here as well, he appears several times throughout these screenshots. What I found interesting, this beer right here, I reckon that's for Jason right there. Because if you go and have a look at some other screenshots of Jason with a beer, I think I'm thinking of a trailer right now. In the trailer, that's the same beer that he's drinking when he does a little cheers with Lucia. But then there was another screenshot where he had a different type of beer, and I was annoyed because I was like, he should have the same beer every time. This one right here. See, then he changed up and went for a lager beer. You know, he's got to be a fake beer lover. You don't just change beers that often, right? I don't feel like that's right. Because then if you go into, let's close out of this. Whoops, what have I done? Trailer 2. We'll full screen this one too. Where's the first shot I'm thinking of? Oh no, he's got another different beer. Oh, wait, is it? No, that's the same thing. That's the same thing as the screenshot that we just had up. So, same beer here. And then the shot of him at home. What a weird spot to pause on. There we go. Then we got the same beers here. Very nice. Good detail. Right, these are all the same beer, or am I just tripping right now? They kind of look similar with the gold trim on them. But then that shot that was with Brian, I was assuming that's his. Alright, let's keep making our way down on the list. You can literally see the polygons on the sun visor. L game, delay it by 6 months. I've seen enough. Can't wait to test the driving. I'm excited to see how the driving actually feels. Like, it's going to be somewhere in between trailer 1 and 2. Sorry, GTA 5 and 6, I would say. How do you go back? Library, clips. Actually, let's just play a bit of this for now. Yeah, I don't know. I want it to be arcadey still. Not too much like GTA 5. Somewhere in the middle. GTA 4's is too much. People that say they love GTA 4, it's crazy. You spin out too easily on that. Yes, I get it's rewarding if you go around corners and, you know, you got to control it. But I think, you know, it would be nicer if it was somewhere in the middle. Cars don't handle like that at all. It's over exaggerated. And it's a video game at the end of the day. I think it should be arcadey. If you guys can think back to Cutting Stunts, that update, that came with all of the mega ramps and stuff like that. People were already making mega ramps in GTA Online with like shipping containers and stuff like that because they loved doing unrealistic stunts. You know, they loved it. So Rockstar followed that and made it into its own update. And then now GTA 6 is around the corner. People are like, oh, we need to go back to a realistic GTA 4 driving. I don't want to flip the car. Shout out to Sav right here, because Sav really wants GTA 4s and doesn't want to be able to flip the car. And I get it. But these are the opinions me and Sav have different opinions on. I think it would be better to be more so GTA 5's driving. Not completely, because I do want it to feel different. I don't want it to feel like the same game. But more so, here's GTA 4, here's GTA 5, middle here. I want it to be more so like here. Not all the way to GTA 5, but like in the middle between the two. And I do want to be able to flip my car. mid-air, definitely mid-air. But I was thinking, if I do manage to, actually flip my car, I think it would probably make sense if I can't then flip it again. But if I'm in the air, I should be able to control it mid-air. If I crash it upside down, it should be stuck upside down. I think I could get around that. 5537A, these streams are fun at the same time, but why don't we just wait for the announcement? I feel like waiting each day for a shadow drop is driving everyone insane. Brother, we're all going insane. That's why we're here, because we are insane. And instead of being alone and isolated, humans thrive on connection. Therefore, we all come together to have that connection because we're all excited for this one game. So why not come together as a community and see if something happens? I don't think anything's happening. 57% of the people that have voted also don't think anything's happening. So kind of just manage your expectations, man, and you won't be disappointed, because I don't think anything's happening. But welcome into the stream. It is good to have you in here. Feel free to hang around. And if you want as well, feel free to join the Discord server, subscribe, get on in there. What do we got? We still got that other dude's thing saying Trailer 3 will drop today, mark my words. I kind of want to replace that with a pinned thing for the Discord server. Should we do that? Invite to server. Let's replace that dude's thing. I'm sorry, Mortem Gaming. Brother, you're so wrong. Replace. Aryan Zay says, what do you think about the planetary theory, to be honest? That is actually kind of funny that someone's done that. That's next level delusion right there, doing all of that stuff. Alright, let's go up a little bit. The hair rendering, no, I read that one. I'm trying. People call me un-Australian because I don't like 4X and VB. Dude, I haven't tried 4X, but I have tried VB and I do not like that. I could not drink VB. Oh, he doesn't have a favorite color piss to drink? No, he doesn't. He just drinks whatever beer's there. But I think for the most part, he likes that one. I think there's a recurring beer in there. But there was just that one screenshot of him and Brian. Okay, Jason's not in it, in fairness. This is the screenshot I'm talking about. I feel like this is like after a mission or before a mission, but Jason's here. Wait, that's his beer right here. That's Jason's. Alright. Lavazas, and then Cerveza on there as well. Then if you back out of that, then there was in the trailer 2. I should actually, can I have my own library on here? That'd be sick. And then I can reference 2 different photos at once. If you go to Jason Lucia here, this is the same one, right? But it's got a different word there. Dejo. I'm assuming that's cut out a little bit. Dejo Cerveza. It's got the Cerveza thing on there as well. Probably mispronouncing that. But that's just a bit unfortunate there. So sorry, fellas. Vice City, baby. And then this. The exact same beer. Lavesa thingo there. Cerveza. Lavesa. I need a close-up of that, of what it actually says, because I can't make that out. But all the exact same beers, right? So I think that's Jason's favorite beer right there. Then you go to images, Jason or Cal? It's not loading because of my beautiful Australian internet. This one. Then in here, he's drinking a lager beer. Don't get me wrong, lager beer is good. I prefer Patriot, but that's all good. That's actually an interesting poll. I should do that. Patriot, lager beer. But I'm pretty sure his beer is here, because is that not it there? Is that not his logo? I don't know. I just personally think it's a bad detail, Rockstar. Pay attention to these things. People have a favorite beer and they don't typically change beers. Unless the place they're going doesn't have the beer they want. Alright, let's scroll down a little bit. Fox says, can't have an opinion on Jason's alcohol addiction because I can't drink, so I can't confirm he's a fake beer lover or not. Rockstar has us comparing beers. Wow, Rockstar being fed breadcrumbs. Saint Kevin says, Bav, did you catch the woman on the rooftop in trailer 1 has the same necklace as the woman in trailer 2 at the bar with Jason and Lucia in the purple dress? Same woman, perhaps. Wait, that's let's have a look at this. Rooftop in trailer 1 has the same necklace as the woman in trailer 2 at the bar with Jason and Lucia in the purple dress. Let's go have a look at that. All right, we'll start with trailer 2. Full screen. Oh, there it was. There it was. Did I go too far? No, here. Is this the purple dress you're talking about? That little lavender looking dress? Also, here's my theory on this, boys. I think she looks very, very similar to Lucia. I think this is Lucia's sister. You guys know in the leaks, or there was like leaks, rumors, whatever, speculation that Lucia is a mother, has a child, but we're not going to see the child or whatever. I don't think that's the case. I think this is Lucia's sister, and if you look down here, what is that? I think she's pregnant. Now, before you be like, whoa, Bav, you can't be saying that about females. That's really bad. Bogan Babe was the person to fact check that, alright? She looked too, and she's like, yeah, she looks pregnant. So, I'm not alone on that. I think she's pregnant. I had that theory in my initial trailer breakdown. So I'm claiming that. I was the first person to think of that. But if you guys watch this really slowly, not that one. Oh my god. If you watch this super slowly, look at the way her, you know, her little tummy is going there. Not this. Slow motion straight into that is so bad. But anyways, I don't know. I just think that's Lucia's sister. They look incredibly similar. But anyways, about the necklace. So we got, what's that? 3 lots of necklaces? 1, 2, 3, or maybe just 2. No, 3. 1, 2, 3 with a little line thing down the middle, circle thing there. Let's exit that. Let's go on over to trailer 1. How deep into this trailer? What an elite fucking thing. That is the exact same necklace. Except the other one looked gold, unless it was the reflection from the sunset. But that does look incredibly similar. It's not the same person though, unless they've changed it because the other person had tattoos on their shoulders or on their arms. But that's a good find. That necklace is also now in GTA Online. Stealth, drop it on us. Ghost Hunter, welcome on in, man. Why does she look like Michael's daughter? Michael's daughter is not in here. Stealth, welcome on in. I have proof. It's May 14th, trailer 3. Oh, he said it twice. Let's go. Can you show my proof? It's May 14th on your stream, please, says Stealth. Stealth, where are you going to post it? Where's your proof? Oh, shit, I've just opened up Rockstar Games Launcher. Tried to click on a Discord. Hate doing that. Fox says, Bav. Not gonna lie, Bav, you need classes. Oh, I mean glasses. Oh, Fox, you can't spell. They backported that into GTA Online. They've done that with a bunch of different things, like their vehicles and stuff for the new updates. So that's pretty cool. 6, welcome on in. Always thought the pink dress lady strut was funny. I don't know why, lol. I'm telling you, she's pregnant, man. I reckon it's Lucia's sister. And then I reckon something's going to happen to her. And there's going to be a big thing about that. I will say it in chat. Open trailer 2. Alright, alright. Trailer 2. What do you got for me? Boys, is Stealth onto something? Colorful says, why does he need glasses, Fox? We got him. Go to 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Bit further. 20, 23, 24, 25. Is this the spot or just before that? Are you talking about the license plate? We're not about to do a license plate theory, are we? Read the license plate of the car Lucia jumps to. Leonida Z or Z NS H3. Hasn't clicked for me. It hasn't clicked for me. It can't be trailer 3 because that says H3. And then also, how do you get the date? What date did you say? The 14th of May. Where does the 14th of May come in? Piss Wasser beer is my favorite beer, says anything. That one is also elite, actually. I'll give you that. Fox says, onto something? No. On something? Yes. Good night, Bogan Babe. She's going to sleep, everyone. Everyone say good night. Right. No, we're not doing that. Turn them into numbers. Where's my little tools? Alright. What do we got? How do you convert these into numbers? It's like... Whoa. What was that? That's really bad. How do you go back? D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, this is really hard to type. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Holy fuck, I didn't mean to play that. T, U, V. How do I position this? Give me the fucking tools, man. What the fuck? W, X, Y, Z. Alright. Can I... Ah, there you go. Zooming in. Alright. We got this. And we're converting the plates. What were the plates again? Let's grab this out. Z. What was the first one? Why does it do that? Yes, that's the color I want. Alright. I'm talking to the boys about this. So we're at Z. Where are the other letters you said? N. S. I don't know where I'm going with this. But we ain't putting that in the chat GPT. Because, you know, you put it in the chat GPT and it'll come up with something. Alright? It'll tell you what you want to see on it. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, oh fuck, this is bad, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. First one is a Z, which will give me the 26. Second one was a, what'd you say, an N? I think it was an N. Lucia, slow down. Z, N, and then S. 26, 14, and then a 19. I don't think that makes anything. It will say 19, 26, 14. Okay, and then how does that get to that? If you don't believe me, remember, it will release on the 14th. Look, we're about to find out. We're about to find out. Can I clear that off now? I don't know how you clear this. Let's just hop off it and let's see what happens. Jerry says he's onto something. Okay, so you got some believers. It'll release on the 14th, he says. What does the 14th fall on? That's a Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, it is a Thursday. Well, Jiggles will be really happy with that one. But, I don't know about it releasing on the 14th. And also, why is that license plate special in comparison to all the other license plates? He's lost the plot. Zeus says, oh my god, Bav, in conclusion, you can count and you know the alphabet. Let's go. I think that's a win in itself. Robin says he's talking about the yellow tag. I can't see it clear. Yeah, look, I think if you put something in the chat GPT and you try to get it to do something, it'll try its best to do whatever you want it to do. So I don't think it's worth going in the chat GPT. The junk inductor was definitely backported. I think I got something in my eye. Was backported in all of the 10 years we haven't seen a new bicycle until that one bike. It was really weird to add a bike, wasn't it? It was really weird, but we'll take it. What like says, any trailer 3 on Billy? You let me know if it's on there. I'm not going on that website. What do we got? 1 hour and 2 minutes until first one. Drago says, are you Romanian? Yes, I am. Thank you very much for picking up on that. I'm definitely not. I think 15th announcement for the trailer drop on the 19th. Actually, that's a good point. Let's chuck Stealth down. He wanted to be on the 14th. Stealth, we are chucking you in Stealth -6 Y9. Is the 6Y9 what YouTube's just thrown on the end? Either way, you're on. 14th and the 19th and 26th is Rockstar's release dates. You got 3 different dates there now, Stealth. What is going on? Jerry says, no, I said he's on something. He's tripping. He's tripping. I think he's tripping. I'm going to need a prolapse after that theory. Says, why do I like? Goodness me. I swear some people come straight from doom scrolling to the live stream. Zeus. It's alright. Alright, Mr. GTA Man says, I think 15th for announcement. Trailer drop on the 19th. I can chuck you down for the 19th. Let's go chuck you in here. Alright, you're in. There you go, donkey. Alright, Zeus says, good luck reading that. Reading what? Alright. How many people we got in here? We got 71 people in here. Guys, thank you very much for tuning into the stream. If you are new around here, hit subscribe. That would be really good. I would appreciate that. And I'll give you a kiss on the forehead. Still just kind of reading through chat right now. Colorful says, definitely Lucia's sister. Crazy what to save her during a mission. Of course, it's worse. Oh, sorry, you're talking about something different there. Yeah, I think that could be Lucia's sister. I think it definitely could be her sister. In trailer 1 as well. I'm going to pull this up right now. In trailer 1, in the prison, in this shot right there. Whoops. Go back. We can see down here. Now, this could very well just be a throwaway thing. I don't really feel like these pedestrians mean too much. But I think that this obviously is her family. And we've got a mother. How many females in this? I think it's 3 females. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 male. So, you know, a lot of people that could be her sister. I think this one looks a lot darker to be her sister that we've seen in that the bar shot. Like, I don't think that could be her. None of these actually do look like a potential sister. Maybe this one because it's very unrecognizable, I suppose. And then even further down here, we got some more of maybe her parents. I think if I were to guess her parents, I'd say this one and this one. These two look like they'd be in a couple. But this one, she looks too old. She looks like she's 60. He looks like he's 60. But she also looks like she's 60. I don't really know. Colorful says, June 13th, I predict we get trailer 3. No way, that's too late. I don't want to see that. Zeus says, my own English, Bav. Made no sense to me. It's all good, it's all good. Fun fact, I was your 57,000... Wait, this feels weird to read out. 57,126 sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. That is crazy that you remember that too, but that is sick. Thank you very much for joining on in. VPA, welcome on in, man. Welcome into the stream. It is good to have you in here. Everyone is 60 to Bav. Dude, look at them. They all look like they're 60 years old. Oops, what have I done? Do they not look 60? I think this one, you could argue, is like 20, 30. This one, I can't tell, so I'm going to put that at about 20, 30. But this one's 60, 60, 60. Or at least 50. So, hard to tell. Hard to tell. I'm Table. Welcome on in, man. I'm Table for real is his name. I predict we get trailer 3 on May 12th. Well, let's go ahead and chuck your name down for the predictions. If anyone else wants to throw out some, feel free to let me know. I'm Table for real. There you go. You are in for the 12th. If anyone else wants some predictions, Let me know. Fox says, I've been going at it for a while, and my conclusion is that ZHS H3 is not a binary code, nor is it, I have no idea what that one is, or Unicode, and this is 100% ChatGPT right here. It's not base 64 or hex. It's most likely just a randomly generated license plate. I think so too. SF, welcome back. Good to have you in here, man. 19th letter of the alphabet is actually representing September 2026. Could be wrong, but here you go. Thank you. Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. Do you think Stephanie will appear throughout the game in a less important role? Ooh. Good point. Let's finish off your message. Let me go back. Do I think Stephanie will appear throughout the game in a less important role, or just one scene in the prison, lol, in a Friedlander way where he just speaks to Michael but isn't important? You know what? I think that's a good point. Imagine she does, whether it be physical or not, but, you know, Lucia's talking to her here. I think they get along. I think they've got a good relationship in the prison. I could see, like, her checking in on Lucy, like, hey, you know, everything all good with you, just want to make sure that you're doing good and all that. Like, you know, she doesn't have to, but I think it would be cool for, like, her to just check in occasionally. Why is that thing on there? And just, you know, touch base with her, see how she's going. Maybe after a heist or something, you know, it cuts to a scene of her, she's watching the news, and she's like, that's Lucia, isn't it? And she's like, hey, girl, everything going all good? I think that'd be funny. But, as for, like, a shrink kind of role, like Friedlander, I don't know. I think that was GTA 5's type of thing, and I don't see them doing it a second time. Joshua Hawkins says, I'll be the guy that says the 26. Well, let's chuck you down for the 26. Um, 5731. No, Josh, I swear I've put your name down. Josh, are you in May 5th and you were wrong and you're going again? I feel like I've written your name down before. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. VPA says, brother, I met Laszlo and Dan Hauser last night. Absurd Ventures event. Got me thinking, maybe they scheduled the event just in time before the world focuses on Rockstar. Didn't think today, but now, he's on that Hopium Copium. Would have been really cool to meet them, actually. They would have been... I think they're probably on my list of people to meet and sit down with. I feel like they'd be really fun to kind of pick their brains. You know, a lot of GTA and how the worlds come together story-wise are in their heads. So it'd be really, really cool to sit down with those two. They have a good relationship from prison. They do look like they have it. Colorful says, Fox, is that the license plate? Fun fact, my original YouTube name was supposed to be Colorful Wi-Fi. It's actually kind of cool. YouTube changed it. So I think that's what, like, in your handle it is, where it's got hyphen XO1LR. That must have been YouTube's throwing there. Dude, I got an itchy fucking foot, man. I wrote that myself. Why does everyone call me chat? GBD. B? Got the B in there. When I actually put effort into my messages. Okay, I apologize. Sorry, Fox. Sorry. It was just, there was a lot of big words in there, alright? There were a lot. Put me down for the 5th, says, why do I like, brother? I don't think we could. It's locked off, man. It's locked off. T-Burn says, Rob, glad you joined us on Speculation Avenue. Let's go. T-Burn, I'm tripping now in general. It got in my brain. Dude, start up a live. Go ahead. You know, these are the fun times to do it. Either Shadow Drop Tuesday or they will announce Tuesday trailer on Monday. I think if anything happens today, it'll be an announcement for Tuesday. But I don't think... I don't know. I don't think anything is going to happen. I think they're just going to go back to shadow dropping. Blind Fury. Bav made Fox cry. Well done. Fox. I hope you're okay. No, Fox rage quit on the GTA Guesser and left. I don't know if it was because Fox wasn't doing good. I feel like I'm choking right now. My name was originally Fox Tier. Now all of my old Fortnite clips are attached to an old name and no one thinks they're mine. It's just clips at the end of the day. You say it's yours if no one believes you. Doesn't really matter, you know? It's all good. It's May 19th, 100% because it's my birthday, says Night. Happy birthday for the 19th, Night. Also, really good to have you in here, Night. That is a community member right there. Let's chuck you down, Night. Night XD7 for the 19th. Have we got any other dates in here? LOL, Copium? Brother, if it happens, it happens. If not, well, it doesn't really matter. If you count all the buttholes on the cars, sorry, I honestly thought you said buttholes. Bullet holes, what am I thinking of? On the cars, it adds up to 29 in groups of 5, which means May 29th. See, you guys are cooked. Nothing is happening. Alright. Now you got all these other people joining, like that dude. What is he? Infix Legend. And now he's picking on me because he thinks that I'm out here saying something's happening today. Nothing's happening today. Ugh. Also, where's my pin message gone? Invite to server. Copy that bad boy. Okay, it says replace pin message. So it is there. It's just my chat is wigging out once again. Noel says, bro, there is no trailer today. No one said trailers happening today. It is the 8th. Why the fuck would they drop it on a Friday? Dickhead, man. I swear to God. Let's go down a little bit. Ghost Hunter says, it's going to feel weird moving away from Los Santos with Michael Franklin and Trevor to now Leonidas / Vice City with Jason and Lucia. It is going to feel different, but, you know, we've been with these characters for a really long time. It's time to move on. T-Burton says, how about a little Rob and Bogan Bav have a little chat? There's a lot of littles there on Discord while we're hanging out. See, it's always good to do collab live streams, but then you fall into the thing where you got to entertain the person that's in and the stream. But we should do it at some point. That'd be fun. Rob, you should go and get Repo as well for the Sav stream tomorrow. That would be good fun to get you in there. What I like says it's June 30th because it's my birthday. Surely. My birthday is Tuesday, by the way. There you go. It's on. Table says I have $90, 90 euros, 90 pounds. I can't remember the symbol. 90 pounds. Right? 90 pounds saved for the pre-orders. Hopefully that's enough. Dude, when I went to, I was talking about this on a previous stream, and I put it into the Discord. Discord shout out right there. If you guys haven't joined it, feel free to do so. I was at EB Games, which is the Australian equivalent of GameStop. Saros, that new game. I don't know how much it is for you guys. Standard edition in Australia is that much right there. A little bit more. It's not going to do it, is it? Okay, you can't see it, but I did put it into the Discord. It is $124. Surely that'll work. Look at that. $124.95 for this game that isn't even that good, apparently. Like, it's good, but it's apparently not that good. But there are games out there that's also 90 American dollars, roughly, in case you guys are wondering. And they think that they can charge that price for games. It's ridiculous. I don't think they should. People are saying, you know, is GTA going to be $100? Who knows? And, you know, if it is, whatever, I'd pay for that. But you got games like that trying to drop games for 90 American dollars. That's trash. Here we go. K Sways. I think it'll get delayed another year just based on what we have heard from the inside of Rockstar. Brother, it's not happening, alright? It's not happening. Six says, the future Googling man told me to put my chips on May 19th. Let's chuck you in. Let's chuck you in. See, this is all the Hopium's about. Just a little bit of fun, boys. There you go. Fox says, also apparently I got timed out last stream. I don't know. I can't remember that, alright? It was too long ago for me to remember. You definitely did though, because I did it. I just can't remember why I did it. I'd argue they would drop it on a Friday to catch us off guard. That's a fair point. Could they do that? Maybe. Who knows? What I like says, someone needs to make a funeral for GTA 5 story and online on November 19th. Dude, I'm going to be doing a little GTA Online session the night before, I think. We are going to be replaying some of the old classics And then we have to top it off with one last lap around the map. I think we have to do it. $/dollary dues, pounds and euros. Thank you. See, I just get confused with pounds and euros, man. Like the pound symbol to me looks like an E, but so does the euros one. The euros more so looks like a C, to be honest. But oh well. Oh, that's a difficult name. Lazar, Asali. And then Rockstar post on IG be like, "Hello everyone. Let's hope not. All right, let's hope not." I've just scrolled too far. I can't find it. Overhouse deposit for the best edition of GTA 6 saved. Absolutely, we need it. Bro, I have like $35 saved. GTA 6 is going to be like $80, bro. Elliot, don't even worry about that $35. Send it to me. That's what you should do. Don't do that. Knight says $125 new norm now in Australia, and it's absolutely cooked. I agree with you. Jerry says Saros is not worth that. I don't think so either. It is way too expensive for a game like that. You know, games that come in that price, I'm hesitant about. If I'm hesitant about it and I see that price tag is over 100, I'm not buying it. If I'm hesitant about a game and it's like around $50 or less, I'll probably buy it. My crystal ball says the 19th, Blind Fury. Blind Fury and Jerry, first two guys on here. So we're going to find out. Case Way says, I mean, I don't really want a delay, but they are a little too quiet. They are a bit quiet. We have went over a whole year without them saying anything. I think if we get, look at this shitty little calendar we got here. If we get past the earnings call, the green one, and there's no news, then I'm going to start thinking about a delay, to be completely honest. But let's hope it doesn't get that far. Table says, just joined the Discord. Thank you very much, brother. Welcome on in. Welcome to the community. What are we at right now? Oh, we're actually doing pretty good on the subs. Should we set a goal? We should set a goal for this stream. 57.5, or is that too much? That's way too ambitious. 57.5. I reckon... No, that's too much. 57.450? I don't even know. Maybe we shouldn't set one this time. We won't hit it, and then it will be very disappointed. If the game doesn't have over 100 hours of main story gameplay, it's not worth over 100 Australian dollars for me. I think I kind of agree with you on that. If it doesn't have content that is, you know, over 80 hours, I'd say. 100's a bit crazy, but 80 hours worth of content, I can justify over 100. You're saying in Australian dollars, which is good as well. I don't know. Then you have cheaper games that are really good, like Dispatch. When that dropped, that wasn't full price, and that's a really good game. But then there are some games where it's like a hit or miss. You don't know if it's actually going to be a really good game, but I feel like they shouldn't be pricing it at a AAA type of game. Crimson Desert, it has a lot of things going for it, but how the reviews are like 50-50 kind of for that, I don't think it should be at the price that it is. I think it should be a little bit less. Fox says, Robin took my words. What did Robin do? SF was taken, says, I have my hopes for May 12th and 26th to win this prediction. Let's chuck you in. No, I feel like it did. Last stream? Who knows? I'm just going to chuck it down. SF was taken. There we go. There we go. An hour should equal $1. I'm kind of with that. There you go. Fury's saying 57.5. Come on, let's get him there, boys. That'd be good. I think it's too optimistic, though. Taxi Driver, welcome back. What's up? I still say the 26th of May. Let's go. I did have your name in there, but I removed it by accident. I think I'd done that on stream too by accident. I was trying to write something and I lost a bunch of names and I completely forgot who was on there. So, you are back on. Table says, got my PS5 on the 15th of March and cannot wait to play this game. Dude, it's going to be good. Make sure you use that PlayStation to play other games while you can right now. James Bond, that's coming up. That looks really good. I'm personally very excited for that. Vivid, welcome on in, man. Good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. He did it on Tuesday. I did do it on the Tuesday. Fox says, I have an issue where everyone who's remotely nice to me, I don't know why, but it acts like we've been friends for years. I just get attached very easily, and I think it leads to me getting called a creep a lot. Oh, well, I don't think you are a creep, if that's any consolation, alright? I think it's good having you in here, Fox. Like, you're in pretty much every stream as well. So, imagine that if I was like, oh, you guys are real creepy, stop watching my streams. It's the complete opposite. No, I'm glad that you're always pulling up to the streams and all that, Fox, so thank you very much for being in here. Vivid says, Grid better not slime me for sneaking on one of your streams. Dude, did Grid even go live? Let's have a look. I don't think he did. Holy shit, there's so many people live though. I don't think he did. Maybe he's asleep. Bro needs to catch up on some sleep though, he really does. Who we got that's live? We got Project Vice, Snarko, TGG. I think that's actually it. There's not too many people live. Surprised Infinity didn't go live. And MCT. No MCT stream. Damn, okay. Unknown person says, yo, Mr. Cope, welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. New James Bond game might actually blow GoldenEye for the N64 out of the top best spot for James Bond games. I've never played a single James Bond game, and I haven't really watched any James Bond movies. If you guys are in the Discord server, I did just post in there the other day. I have, for the first time, watched a James Bond movie. I watched all of the Daniel Craig ones, and now I'm going to go back and watch some of the older ones as well. I think, what's the dude's name? Pierce Brosnan or something like that? That's the next dude that I'm going to watch. But I'm a fan. I like that. I think it's really good. So we are going to be getting into that. I want to try and watch all of them before I get my hands on, what's it called? Just forgot the name of it. First Light. Ghost says, I highly doubt they will release trailer 3 today. If anything, they might just announce a release date for the trailer. But even then, it's a doubtful due to the risk of leak. Dude, I completely agree with you. I don't think anything is happening today. Like, no trailer release, definitely not. It's Friday. Trailers typically drop on Tuesdays. If they were to release anything related to GTA, it'll be an announcement for a Tuesday trailer. But that said, we're currently 50-50 on if they do a shadow drop or they announce it. So, bit of fun. But if you want to play along, we got trailer 3 predictions right over here, May 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th for the Tuesdays. Or we have this. Oh shit! I don't even have it on screen. This ugly thing, or this nice, pretty predictions thing that we got building. Wait, Greg's in here? Where's Greg? I don't see trailer 3 coming after the earnings call unless Rockstar just does something completely different than what they're used to doing. I think trailer 3 comes on the 12th. It makes the most sense. Yeah, I don't see it coming after the earnings call at all. If we get past the earnings call, I've said this time and time again, I'm going to start preparing for a delay. Cuba, welcome on in. Damn, you got a camera? I did get a camera. That's thanks to you guys. 40 minutes until a post. 40 minutes until a post. That is correct. Time has flown, actually. Camera still looks like it is good to go. That's the next thing I do need, actually, is the battery kit for that, because the first time I done it, it died. Dexter Butcher Morgan, welcome on in. T-Burton says, Pyro, you must not know MCT that well. Don't take this the wrong way, but any shit talking we do makes fuck all difference with what MCT does, intentional or not. I'm so behind. I'm in top chat, not live chat. What an idiot. I've been missing people's things. There we go. Pyro Shep says, hi, I'm new here. I think I offended MCT on Tuesday. I never meant to. I think I took it the wrong way. I hope it's not the reason why he's not streaming today. No, I wouldn't stress about that at all. He's probably got something going on in real life, or he's just, not feeling today's stream. But I have no idea what the situation is over there. But I think it takes a lot for you to piss off a man like him. So I think you're good. Unless he didn't do anything. I wasn't there. So imagine he's just done like the absolute worst thing possible. Boys, I was sitting down like this. No one told me, alright? I slouch too much on streams. Sit up tall, man. That's what I need to do. Table says, I'm confident trailer 3 will release in between May 12th and 19th. Well, I've got you down for the 12th, alright? What do I like says, top chat. I know, man, it's so shit. And that's how I was missing someone's chat the other day, is because I had it in top chat. Top chat's default, and it shouldn't be that. It should just be live chat, like everything. I want to see everything. That's the whole point of this, of me reading chats. I would like to see every single chat that comes through. And if I don't think I should read it out, I don't read it out. Like this one. Cuba says, I low-key thought you were a black man. Thank you. I don't know how. Blind Fury says, MCT is just English, so sarcastic as hell. He jokes about everything. Dude, MCT is a great person to be around, so I don't think you could possibly upset him, alright? Albion Kiefer says May 12th or 19th. Slight chance for the 14th, less chance for the 26th. There you go. Look, if you pick one of them, May 12th or 19th, I'll write you down for that. Vivid says Bav slouch maxing. I know. I do need to get better at that. Vivid says Grid hasn't streamed since Monday. He's going to sleep until trailer 3. That's even more reason for something to happen today. All these guys not streaming right now. Imagine something does happen. And they're not here because they're asleep. Six says, I'm not going to lie, MCT looked way different than I expected him to look when I first saw his face. He's a good looking man. He has a good looking mustache. I will say that. Alright, I wish I could get the thickness of his mustache. Cam, welcome on in, man. Welcome. Bav, what do you think? Oh, sorry, Bav, what do you guess the boot screen for GTA 6 and the noises that follow? My guess is a Vice City color-themed Rockstar logo with a seagull and ocean noises interrupted by police sirens. That'd be pretty good, having the seagulls in there. I'd like that. IRS Frosty says, yo, news today? Probably not. Let's be real. Probably not. Don't go getting your hopes up. I don't think so. But if the trailer's coming on Tuesday, today would technically be the day they announce it. Fridays are more so announcements, Tuesdays are trailers. So no one knows the answer. We're just kind of here hanging out because it's better than being alone. Okay, will it be a gameplay trailer or a cinematic trailer, says Albion. Albion, I think it is going to be another regular cinematic trailer. A little bit of story, a little bit of gameplay, but not an actual gameplay trailer. It won't even be listed as gameplay trailer, in my opinion. Gameplay trailers are typically the fourth trailer that comes out. The first three are kind of just the world, the characters, the story. That's it. So that's what I think. JJ, welcome on in, man. Good morning, everyone. And Bav, hope you're all doing well. I've been sick with a cough for a few days, so trying to take it easy. Take it easy, man. Welcome into the stream. We got 34 minutes until Rockstar post. So, we're about to find out if they do have anything. I'm not too sure. Pyroshep, he's blocked me, bro. He really did win on me. I did not expect the reaction that I got. I have no idea what happened there, so maybe I shouldn't speak on it. I don't know, man. But we can't dwell on the past. We can only focus on the now and the future. So welcome into Bav's stream. All right. I don't know what's happening over there, but in this one, we're just doing Hopium Copium, man. Vivid says, I really hope we get to see what's up with Raul for trailer 3. It would be cool to see more of him because he did not appear in the trailer. He only appeared in screenshots and the few clips that we got. So, about to find out. What's the timer for? The timer is for Rockstar's first post of the day. Is it gonna be GTA 6 news? Probably not. Let's be realistic. I don't think so, but we're gonna find out. Elliot says stream is lagging. Brother, I hope it's not. YouTube is saying it's buffering. Typical saying it too. All right. Oi, Mr. Bav of the Bogan variety. Welcome on in, Carly. Welcome on in. Is it still buffering? Seems stable now, says Isaac. Let's hope so. On YouTube's end, it does say that it is buffering. On OBS, it looks like it's good. And it says that it's not really dropping frames. So let's hope it kind of fixes it. Let me know. I'm kind of waiting to see if it irons out or not. Colorful says, yeah, Tommy is a grandpa. It still says the quality on stream's poor. I don't know. Stream is good now. It was lagging for a minute, but it's fixed. See, that's John Rockstar trying to end the stream. Anyways, we got Carly in here. Typical 2TM. Fox. No, Fox is already in here. D Slick. There we go. Welcome on in. Look up Christian Bale Harsh Times on Wiki and read the plot. You will be amazed. No, I don't want to read the plot. I want to watch that. But I couldn't find anywhere that it was streaming in Australia. What was it called? But I did actually forget about that movie. Harsh Times. Where can I watch it in Australia? It says Prime Video. Actually, I want to write it down somewhere. Alright, I'm going to write it down on a pen and paper so that I can actually go back and look at it. Because if I put it in my notes on my phone, I'm going to forget about it. There we go. Alright. I think it's funny as well when people use movies to be like, oh, this is what the plot's meant to be. Because a little while ago, there was a movie called, what was it, A Place Beyond the Pines. That's got Ryan Gosling in there. This movie right here, A Place Beyond the Pines. And I ended up watching it, you know, expecting it to kind of be what the movie's about. I don't think it's definitely going to be about that at all. But this was a really good movie, regardless of if it is influencing the story of GTA 6 or not. I love that movie. I think it's probably one of my favorite movies. Fox says, I gotta go. I gotta do class. No worries, Fox. Take care. Thank you very much for tuning in. Cam says, barely, it's fine for being across the globe. Wait, what did I miss here? Oh, for the stream. Yep. I think we're good now. SF says, I hope we get a mission for the prison, like breaking in or breaking out through the story, as that would be awesome. It would be really cool, but I don't know how they would do it. Because obviously in trailer 2, we saw Lucia getting out. So her breaking out kind of wouldn't happen, right? Because she gets out legally, I guess. So I don't know. Albion says, different universe though, Tommy won't appear in GTA 6. That is correct. Tommy will not appear as Tommy Vassetti. Could he return as Tommy something else? Probably, he could. I don't think him as a character will return, but we will see things to do with Tommy. And if we go into the frame analyzer for this, we go to trailer 2. They've already done some Easter eggs for Tommy, which is really cool to see. Bit further here. So in this shot here, he smacks the dude. This lizard right here is wearing the same shirt as Tommy. Can't speak. In the artworks, anyways. Not in the game, because in game it does look a little bit different to that. But that's the first Tommy Vassetti Easter egg that we have in GTA 6. And there's going to be many more. Like in GTA 5, there are several references towards Tommy towards CJ in GTA 5. And there are some references towards Claude in GTA 4. So it's bound to happen. Absolutely it will. Alright. Timmy Vespucci. That could work. Vivid says, I reckon May 19th. Let's go and chuck them down. Vivid edits 26 for the 19th. Tricks, welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. D-Sleek says, I think it's a blueprint for GTA 6. Look, I'm keen to watch it. I kind of want to go in not knowing what it's about. But, I don't know. I hope it's a good one. Albion says, yeah, May 14th. Over on this one here. Where is the 14th in here? Let's move Jiggles up here. Cam can go there. There you go. Alright, we have 28 minutes to go. Till Rockstar's first post. I think Raoul and Booby is most likely for trailer 3 since they don't appear in trailer 2 at all, although we did see Booby mentioned in the leaks. I think, yeah, we do need to see some more of those guys because, like you said, they were not mentioned. We should start up one of these. Let's start up one of these bad boys. Bang. Let's do it. Let's just start one up. Alright, Cam says, so not lonely on May 14th anymore, right? No, you have a few people in there. You got Stealth, Jiggles, yourself, and Albion in there. And then on this one, these are our typical predictions, May 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. Vivid says, is that a scar on your eyebrow? Yeah, I got shot in the head, actually. Bullet just kind of went through there, and that's kind of how we got that. D-Slick says, I hope gangs will be more interactive with each other because in GTA 5 it was very lackluster. No, I agree. That would be really good to see gangs go out for each other. Because, yeah, they do nothing. They don't really interact with each other in the free roam or anything like that. So I agree with that. That'd be sick. Cuba says, dude, I think that's Jason. That Jason is actually a black character. The textures didn't render in the trailers. What? What about the artworks? Vivid says, or is that just camera? No, that is a scar there. Table says, it's currently 4 PM for me right now. Well, hopefully not too much longer, and you can have some dinner at the table. Get it? Because he's a table. Because in 30 minutes time, Rockstar should be doing their first thing. I don't know if we're going to go any longer than the 30 minutes, because I don't really have high hopes for today, and I don't think a lot of other people do either. I don't know where the poll has went. The poll has disappeared for me. So I can't even see the results on that. Can't even end it. Can't even look at it. But if I change it to top chat, I can see it. There you go. Will we get GTA 6 news today? 45% say yes. 55% say no. Then what happens if we switch to live chat? Okay, it's still there. Good. I have a scar on my eyebrow from chasing one of my cats when I was younger and hitting the corner of the wall. Robin says, yo, what? You're just going to gloss straight over that? No, it's actually not a crazy story or anything like that. I live in Australia, man. I'm not getting shot. Greg says, oh, what have I done? Boys, I was just joking. They are going to complicate, and remember, Rockstar can drop whenever they want. Keep it simple for the investors. I think 1 full week of hype is just what they want for the investors. I can see it going 2 ways. 1 full week of hype or a couple days of hype. Because it would be, at its most, a couple days. You know, they're walking into the meeting and, you know, Strauss Zelnick pulls out his phone. He's like, you want to see the notifications for the Rockstar Games account? And he just puts it up to him and he's like, pew, 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 pew. That'd be crazy. What Alex says, if I had to donate, I will, Bav. Oh, sorry, if I have to donate, Bav, I will. This is really bad. You're forcing my hand. What do I? Hey, man, look. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. He fought in the Emu War. That's right. That's what I did. He got the scar by fighting a crocodile. That is correct. And I got some scars on my fingers and hands as well. I feel like they get cut up too much. Like this finger right here, it's kind of actually gross. I'm not showing this close up. This one right here, I don't know what happened to it. I think, what even happened? I can't remember. But whatever I'd done about a month ago has deformed this nail and it's slowly growing out. So I've just got like this strange dent in my nail and I'm waiting for it to disappear. A knife fight, says Robin. And a knife fight. That's more British, mate. Come on. You're right. He got the scar by fighting a crocodile. Exactly. Sav, welcome on in, man. We have new Bav law? I think we do. Did you have to fight off kangaroos often? No, I don't think I've ever fought off an actual kangaroo. There was one time, boys, actually an update on the bin situation if anyone wants to know that. Phantom, welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. And Mickey, new one here. I was taking my bins out one night. I forgot, and I had to do it at night time. So I took it down there, get down to the bottom, and I just see like there's no houses across from me. It's just like a bush in that very straight spot. And I seen something like moving in the bushes. I'm like, dude, what was that? So I just stood still, trying to look. And then I could just make out the eyes. I'm like, holy fuck, I think that's a kangaroo. I first thought it was a person. I was like ready to fight someone, you know? You see someone at night hiding in a bush, you're ready to fight. But then I noticed that they were kangaroos, and then I like looked around them, and there was like 2, 3, 4 kangaroos, something like that. I'm like, oh man, this is not good. Kangaroos, yeah, you kind of don't want to fight them. It's not going to be fun. So I put my bin down, and then I kind of like walked backwards, but I kept looking at them because I was not letting them creep up on me, because fuck those guys, honestly. Scars and fingers are obviously running through the Aussie bush. On my fingers? Mickey says it was one of those drop bears. I lost an ear to one of those nasty buggers. Look at that. Look at Sav. Good morning. What is the time for Sav? It would be... No, I can't even work it out. Sav, we worked it out the other day. I can't do it in my head. 9:38. Okay, I probably could have done that in my head. Caleb, welcome on in, man. And Phantom says, when is GTA 6 coming out? November 19th, 2026. Apparently, if it doesn't get delayed. Hey, imagine if Rockstar mistakenly posts a GTA 7's trailer. Imagine if a company did slip up that bad. Obviously not GTA 6's... GTA 7 footage. It's non-existent right now. But imagine if they accidentally uploaded the trailer... But it wasn't the trailer, it was literally just like dev footage. And it was only up for like a few minutes, few seconds. People would find a way to quickly download it. But that would be a crazy thing to do. Six says, I'm not going to lie, my only knowledge of Australia comes from Bondi Rescue. Well, I hope that you actually know how to say Bondi. Because a lot of people... This was around when Rockstar got that Australia studio. And it was in Bondi. I think it was Bondi Games or something like that. But so many YouTubers not from Australia would say Bondi. And I'm like, you're fucking joking. You don't know how to say that, right? Bondi Beach, really big famous place. But I just thought it was hilarious. People going in thinking they knew how to say it. The confidence too. It was funny. Typical 2TM says, I want to go to Australia but never will because of the animals and insects. That is crazy. Don't let that stop you. It's not that bad, alright? It's not that bad. Anything says, watch this morning's Rockstar post. Just be something for GTA Online or Red Dead Online. I agree with you. Pyro Shep says, I think Waddle Likes come through with a $5 as well. Thank you very much, Waddle Like. I appreciate you for our first donation of the stream, my man. Robert says, finally coffee break time. Let's scroll back up. Pyro Ship says, I think when GTA 6 Online launches, there are going to be Rockstar maintain 5M style RPG servers. Brother, what? Saw a video about nocturnal tornadoes. Couldn't be more terrified. Tornado at night. That doesn't sound fun. Waddle Like, did you even write anything, or you just dropped a 5 and that was it? He didn't even write anything. He just wanted to send 5 and that was it. Thank you very much, bro. W's in the chat for What Do I Like for dropping a dono, man. Thank you. It's dry out here, boys, alright? There's no GTA 6 news. It's a sad day. Six says, no, I always say Bondi when speaking, but okay, good. D-Slick says, didn't you lose the war to the emus? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't really know about the emu war. Real Dutch Vandalin says, we aren't getting anything, bro. Let's be honest. Brother, I've been honest since the beginning of the stream. I've said time and time again, nothing's happening today. Come into this stream, manage your expectations, nothing's dropping. Typical 2TM says, I'm insanely scared of insects and always have been. Fair enough. Everyone's got their fears. What I Like says, it wouldn't let me send a dono with a message. For $5, absolutely it would. What happened there? No, when you type out donations, the keyboard on a phone, at least, takes over. You try to type out a message and it will finish words for you, and it pisses me off every single time. Mino, welcome on in. What a crazy thing to drop. Albion says, imagine Nico makes a comeback in GTA 6's climax. That would be really cool to have Nico back. I'd be happy with that. T-Burton says, the giant spiders are what get me. Some of the bastards look like you couldn't smash them with your biot? With your... I don't know what that word was meant to be. It's Kingsy. Welcome on in, man. I know I'm not on the list. Put me in for the 12th. Let's do that. Let's do it. Oh, I've done the capitals the wrong way around. It's King Z. There you go, mate. You are in for the 12th. We're going to see. And if Rockstar were to do an announcement today, that would mean the drop on the 12th. So, we'll find out. Bav, I should be getting a sub OnlyFans for these donos. You absolutely should. I'm going to have to drop my toes for you. When is the new Need for Speed coming out? Are they doing a new Need for Speed? Mickey says, do you think the Xbox and PS servers will be able to handle the server size on launch? I think they might. I think Rockstar are going to over-prepare for it. I think it's going to be... I don't know. Part of me feels like they won't, because it's unlike anything they've ever experienced before. They don't know how big it's going to be. But they do have an idea that it is going to be really, really big. That said, I feel like they will probably be okay with the servers this time around. But I wouldn't be surprised if the online mode came with a GTA 6 Online beta. Like they advertise it that it's in beta, which would give them some grace if there were issues. D-Slick says, not that bad. You lost the war to the emus. I'm definitely not trying to deal with any animal over that way. Luke says, when is the next bin update? Oh yeah, Luke, about the bins. Yesterday when I went to go take it down, I think it was. I can't even remember right now. I forget what day I'm on because I keep thinking of American times. But whenever it was, I walked down there and the bin was empty. So that means that they had emptied it prior to my next collection, which would have been the day after me dropping it down there. So they did arrange for an extra pickup, thankfully. So hopefully that's the last of that. Now my bins get collected when they need to be collected. You ever encounter those Portuguese man of wars? We ain't got shit in the UK, but I heard those things wash up on Australian beaches a lot. Brother, I'm pretty sure I have actually taken on those man of wars in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I am super keen for that. In real life, probably not, but Black Flag, yes, let's go. I don't know, I don't really go to the beach too often. The beach isn't really near me, so I don't get out that way too much. That said, up in the Gold Coast, I love that beach up there. I'm pretty sure they're still dredging the sand up there. Cam says, Sav, you still in the chat? Sav, if you're floating around, he wants you to check in, alright? And if you don't, he said he's going to unsubscribe from your channel. And what was that? Oh, he also said that you got a shit YouTube channel. That's pretty harsh to say, Cam. Tordo says, hi everyone. Hi, Bav. Just got home. Welcome back. Welcome back. T-Burton says, boot. Oh, boot. Fat fingered it. There you go. If I remember, GTA 5 Online and Red Dead 2 Online had some issues when it launched. They both did. Absolutely, they did. GTA Online, unlike anything they ever had, they weren't expecting it to be that big. So, of course, you're going to have some issues with that, which was whatever. You know, I didn't really play at those times. I played in 2014, so it was good. Red Dead 2 Online started as a beta, which gives them a bit of grace. Like I was saying earlier, if there are issues, then they could just be like, oh, it's in beta, you know, we're working through these things. And then it's not critiqued as harsh. Ross Willow, welcome on in, man. I got an Xbox Series S and don't have the money for an upgrade. How do you think it's going to run on, rather, on the S? Ross, you've got how many days until the game comes out? Just under 200 days. I think you need to save your money and try and upgrade, because the S is going to be really bad, if I'm going to be honest, brother. But hey, if it runs, it runs. Cam says, hey Bev, I know you don't play a lot of GTA Online anymore, but what are you hoping from the last update in some potentially pertain to GTA 6? For the last update in GTA Online, I think it's going to be Mansions Part 2. I don't think we're going to get new mansions, but I think it's going to be a continuation of that storyline at least. Where Michael returns, we hear about Jimmy a little bit more because there was the cut messages from that. And I think it will tie into GTA 6 a little bit. Whether it be like a treasure hunt thingo that they done with Red Dead, not sure, but I do think it will tie into GTA 6 100%. And Michael will be returning, I would say. What game should Rockstar take inspiration from for better stealth, in your opinion? I don't know, you don't want to do too crazy on stealth. Tortoise says lag. Fuck me. Lag is true. Lag is true. Alright. Alright. Tortoise says we're back, but OBS is saying that I am dropping frames. Everything is red. Let me know if it's good. Blind Fury says stream is fine for me. Okay. Look at that. Look how bad that is right now. OBS is still red. I feel like I should quickly restart OBS. Oh, but if I do that, my timer's gonna cook. Let's hope it balances out. Let's hope so. Fury's saying it's fine, so we might be good. Tortoise says, have you heard the new moon theory? I don't want to speak in case it is still lagging. We good? Buffers for a few seconds. Fuck me. Still lagging for me, says Elliot. Very nice, very nice. Oh, wave your hand. Hey. Hey. Moving text lags though still. I don't know why it hasn't fixed itself right now. This is cooking. Brother. Let's close out of some random things that I got open. Alright. Let me know when it's back, boys. Oh fuck, it's already just went straight into the dropping frames. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, everything's green. Waterlike says we're back. It's that Aussie internet, says Sav. He is 100% correct. It is the Australian internet, alright? If you guys really want to know my upload speeds, it's like 14 megabytes per second, okay? Still lagging, but it's not bad. Everything looks like it's went green again. We might be okay. It's all good now. There we go. Seems fine. We're back. We're back. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's the Australian internet. And yes, who asked that earlier? Someone said, "Are you on Wi-Fi?" Tortoise said, "Are you on Wi-Fi?" Yes, I am, because I don't want to have an Ethernet cable running through the entire house, because the dogs, it would have to go past where the dogs live, I guess, so they would chew it, and it's just not a good idea. Speaking of the dogs, Dre's over here. You guys can see his like booty right there. That's his butt cheek. Where is it? Right there. That's his butt cheek. Let's go. If only VPNs worked for better Wi-Fi. Imagine that. That'd be nice. Sav says, Cam, that's a good one. What'd he say? What'd he say? Cam says, yeah, sounds good. I don't know if you see my answer to the question earlier, but I guess with seagulls and ocean noises. Oh, yeah. I think that would be a really good sound. It was the drop bears attacking the Wi-Fi. Dude, I've had so many issues with the internet here. So the connection thing for it is outside of the house, and it's on the bricks, right? And then there's a wire that runs out of the bricks and then up into the box. It couldn't have just been the box moved down a bit and then it was straight from... That looks weird. Straight from the wall into the box. It's like hangs out. And then my dogs, when they were puppies, of course wanted to chew absolutely everything they could. They chewed those wires. Surprised they're not dead, but thankfully they're not. But they destroyed the wires and I had no internet. I'm like, well, I'm not calling anyone, and I do know how to fix wires, so I did that myself. Patched it all up, good to go, and I was sweet with that. And then they done it again, and the wires are just getting shorter and shorter. I'm sitting there twisting them on, fixing everything. Thankfully, I know what I'm doing with wires. Tortoise says, change to fiber, please. I know. This house, we're not doing it. In the new house, we will, but I think that's still like... hopefully before GTA 6. Let's hope so. The internet from down under. We can't even get fiber at this house. I don't know the whole technical terms, but the actual connection thing that we have here at this house is not good. let's move that. Where is this thing? Alright, we are going to pull up Rockstar's thing. We'll give it a quick little refresh right now just to see if they've done anything. Ross, also welcome in, man. Hope you're doing well. Albion Kiefer says, put me in for the 12th. I think I did, didn't I? I feel like I wrote your name. I didn't write your name? No, I didn't. Albion Kiefer 566. No, I did write your name somewhere. I swear I did. Did I put it in here? Yeah, I did. I put it in here. That was a different date that you had. Greg with a $5. Thank you very much, brother. Let me reposition this. I've been hearing about a new moon theory lately, and I call it, I like to call it the Moon Theory 2.0 on steroids. I need to actually watch the breakdown on it. I think Sav was saying Will Mac made a video on it. I need to check it out. Bav, did you see the end of my new video? No, actually, Sav, I didn't. I feel like a bad friend. I didn't actually finish it. Oh, I'm a bad friend. I wrote like the thing out to you, like when I was giving you feedback on it, and then I left it there. I didn't click back onto the video. I forgot, okay? I will finish it tonight, I promise. What a bad friend I am. Holy shit. Greg, thank you again for the donation, man. I really do appreciate that. Let's see if Rockstar do anything. And I did just see Fishy in here. Where'd his name go? There he is. Just got done smashing an arms workout. What's good? Dude, look at him. He's just walked in like this. What's up, boys? Fishy, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to have you, brother. Alright, let's scroll on down. Worst by far, Bryfar says June 9th. Tortoise says lag. No, we're not. We're back or not. No. 5 minutes until something happens, says I'm table. What do you guys think it's going to be? GTA or Red Dead? I think it's GTA post. Bad Wi-Fi. Nah, bad Wi-Fi. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is it? Is it lagging? No. Everything says it's healthy. All right? But you are making me nervous. Circo Loco. My arms feel like jelly, so that's a good sign. Dude, I kind of do miss going to gym sometimes. I gave up after COVID because I was not paying for a membership during COVID. So I cancelled it. And then after COVID, I never went back. I did for a little bit. I went back and then I was like, nah, this is too much on my head. You know, you got to do this. You got to check in. You got to have your vaccine. You got to do everything. I'm like, holy shit. That is too much. So I gave up. Just got my own home equipment. Do I use it? No. But everyone's saying lag and then no lag. I'm stressing. But leg day at the gym was crazy, especially when you're driving a manual car. You know, you get in, you put the clutch in, and then you're like ready to take it out, and then you're just sitting there and your legs just like shaking. You're like, oh fuck. I've stalled it so many times, especially at red lights with cars behind me because of leg day. Infamous Wolf says, no trailer today. Where's the trailer? Brother, there's no trailer today. It's a Friday. What are you talking about? So their last post was the Ubermax Sentinel GTS sports car. Kind of nice looking car. I mostly use home equipment. I need to get my equipment out. I don't have that much. My auntie was moving countries and she's like, hey, do you want these? I'm like, yeah, I'll take them. She made me pay for them, the fucking bitch. But I said, yeah, I'll take them. So I took a bunch of dumbbells and that was it. It was just dumbbells. I'm like, anything else? And there's just so many individual little weights and it's all that metal setup. I kind of prefer plastic. Plastic feels cooler, but metal feels heavier. But yeah, she gave me all that. And I ended up just putting it into a container. I don't even use it. Cuba says, bro, I hate leg day and driving. Dude, it's so difficult. I'm telling you, especially with a manual car, it's even harder. Yes, you can't feel the bite if you can't feel your legs. It's crazy because your legs just shaking, man. All right, here we go. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Is today the day? 56% say no. 44% say yes. We don't have a lot of Hopium today. Tortai, only Circo Loco. About to find out. They posted on YouTube 20 minutes ago. Circo Loco again. Oh, really? There you go. Where's their YouTube one? Rockstar. They posted it on here? What are you talking about? Why is that in a mini view player thing over there? That's so weird. What do you mean? Never mind, Circo Loco posted their YouTube, not Rockstar's YouTube. Okay, there you go. Infamous Wolf thinks there's going to be a trailer. 1 minute and 38 seconds. We're about to find out, man. We're about to find out. Also, if you guys are new into the stream, would be really much appreciated if you guys could hit subscribe. We are slowly making our way there. Leg day shaking like a shitting dog on the clutch. My car's quite torquey, so it's less of an issue these days as the bite's quite thick. Dude, I tell you what, switching up to my diesel, it's so much nicer. I don't really have to stress too much about it as well. Everyone's saying Circo Loco. If the trailer doesn't come today, I will quit gaming. Cuba, no, don't do that. Don't quit gaming. Alright. Come on. 1 more minute. 47 seconds to go. Google Circo Loco on YouTube. I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel, but that does make sense. Squid says it's hard to even get in the car on leg day. Dude, when I was driving my other car, years and years and years ago, it was much lower to the ground. So it was difficult to get into that. Thankfully, now I have my four-wheel drive, which I'm also thinking about getting rid of. But yeah, that's much higher up. Easier to get in. Hill start assist as well, though. I tend to prefer to turn that off. Love doing the little skids on there. I've got the hill assist as well. It's kind of good. Kind of not too bad. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Anything? Only a Red Dead post is what Cuba's saying. I'm still refreshing. I don't see it. There you go, Circo Loco. Let's get it. Well done, Rockstar. Well done. Baby Prosper's red hot collaboration with hip hop pioneer Murder Beats is out now. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. All right. That means, ladies and gentlemen, nothing is probably going to come out for the rest of the day. Here are our predictions. We are going with the 12th. Friday was never a day for a trailer to drop. If you guys, again, are in here, new in here, because, you know, you guys quickly join up on the hour, every hour. Feel free to subscribe. Would be really much appreciated. Love you guys. Give you a kiss on the forehead. But we will be hopefully doing another Hopium stream for the Tuesday, May 12th, to see if they do anything. We're going to find out. But I don't think we're going to go another hour because I don't feel it in my bones, man. I don't think anything's going to happen. Table says May 12th, 100%. I think so as well. Circo Loco, told you. You did. Infamous Wolf says, okay, trailer 3 looks fantastic. Finally. What is Circo Loco? I'm pretty sure it is a music company label thingo that Rockstar partners with. Worst Bryfar says trailer 3 is June 9th. June 9th is so far away. I hope we don't have to wait that long. Check any dates on the post. No, I am not schizo. We are not doing that. Not a chance, Tordo. Table's heading out. Take care, Table. Have a good one, man. Thanks very much for tuning in. Hopefully we see you on another stream, brother. Shane Turner, welcome. Nothing happened, boys. Nothing happened. Cam's even saying what's Circo Loco. Yeah, I think it's just a music company that Rockstar are associated with. Chris is heading off. Take care, Chris. Boys, I think that is me done. So thank you, boys, for hanging out on the stream. I don't want to drag it out too long because today is completely written off. Nothing is happening. But I do appreciate everyone tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care.